Hey there, it's Dawn Clevisall with Stress Free Bookkeeping. This is episode 9 of Stress Free Bookkeeping TV. I just wanted to get on here with you guys today and talk a little bit about changing your mindset. As followers of mine, I know that many of you are entrepreneurs because that's where the bookkeeping comes in, where I'm able to help you. But more than that, just running your business in and of itself can be really stressful. And so I like to take these moments and these times just to address those kind of issues that come up for you as well. You may have noticed over the last month that I think there's at least 2 videos that I've done on overwhelm, but there's a reason for that because I've been overwhelmed. And it's not, it's something that in your business, things come and, ebb and flow. But mine's been a little bit of a crazy journey. So every summer, my mother-in-law takes my kids and she does a Grammy summer camp with her best friends for a week. And it's amazing. The kids have so much fun. But since we moved from Southern California up to Washington State, I have to drive them down there every summer. And it just takes a long time. So, we usually spend 4 days getting there. And one of those is a trip, where we stop by a relative's house and we do spend an extra day there just to give me a little rest from driving, to give the kids a little bit of rest from being in the car for so long. But it takes a big chunk of time out of my schedule, as you can imagine. I've always tried to make sure that my business is scalable. And that means that I can pull back or go forward depending on what's happening with my kids' schedule. In the summer, it's nice since they're around and it's a little harder to concentrate. It's nice to be able to pull back and know that I can still get everyone's work done for them. But this year I had an amazing time. The trip was so much fun. When we went out to the car to leave for the trip, my husband had left the Greatest Showman CD in the car for me, the music CD. All right, DVD? Yeah, the music CD in the car for us. And on the way down, it was just me and two of my kids. And we sang the whole day. We planned stops more often than what I've done in the past. And it was just a really great trip there and back. And while I was there, I was able to work, but also have time for myself. And it was just really a great experience. But of course, when I came back, I had to catch up on, 8 days worth of that I was missing and get all that work caught up. And I've honestly, that was mid-July. It is now October and I'm still on this treadmill. And I think this is the first week that yesterday I just decided I needed to stop, take a breath, think about what I want to accomplish and think about how do I handle this situation so that it's not killing me. In the midst of all of this, I think I mentioned it last week, one of my kids, all 3 of my kids had gotten sick because when the school year starts, they just pick up germs from other kids. So 2 of them had been off on days that I was planning on not having kids at the beginning. And then I had about a week where one of my kids was had me up all night. But, while I could put them down for a nap, once the day started, I couldn't sleep. So it was just a really kind of back on that circle of when you first have your babies and you don't get any rest. That's kind of where I've been. And this month has honestly just been ridiculously hard. I've taken on some extra work, which I'd love to do. Actually, I have this huge project that I'm working on, getting someone's books from a disaster to together and succinct, and just, it's really fun for me, but I've been running myself ragged, and also my thoughts have been driving me crazy. So I don't know if you're like this, but I'm super hard on myself. I set my own schedule. So really, my clients are used to me getting books done on a certain schedule. They know what to expect from me. But personally, when I'm not meeting the goals that I've set for myself, I just start to beat myself up. And this last month with my daughter being home, I just felt, and me not being able to make her feel better other than just my presence with her, holding her hand, that's pretty much all I could do until we figured out what was bothering her and how to make her feel better. I felt like a bad mom, bad isn't so, like, I just was beating myself up in my brain. You know how your brain just kind of goes. And then I remembered, like I said yesterday, I was thinking, okay, I got to get out of this. This is not working for me. Plus, I'm not having any fun. And what's the point if you're not having fun? You have to have fun in your life. And so I went back to my roots, which is when I'm driving myself crazy and I need to change my mindset, I go to other people who I admire and who are thinking the way I would like to be thinking, and I listen to them. I also listen to that Greatest Showman disc, because if you've seen the movie or if you've heard the music, it's so motivating and you really can't think negative thoughts. It's kind of like that song Happy. You can't sing the happy song and not be uplifted, and it's the same way with the Greatest Showman for me. So first thing I did was put that on, put my headphones on, and just getting other thoughts in my mind. So really the key to changing your mindset is to get out of your own head. So that's like step one, get out of your own head, pick the easiest, quickest way to do that. And that's why I went with the music. And then the other things that I like to do is on YouTube, I'll put a YouTube video on, but I won't necessarily watch the video. If I'm working on something, I'll just put it behind one of my other screens, and then I put my headphones in and I listen to Oprah. I listen to just whatever influences are coming on. Sometimes I just let YouTube roll and it'll just give me, different people I've never even heard of, which has been really beneficial as well. So just wanted to make sure that you guys had that tip today. I want you to know that if you're feeling just under everything and you just can't get out, this is kind of a quick, easy way to just start to change your mindset. It's not going to necessarily fix everything straight off the bat, but the more, with the law of attraction, how that works is, if you're thinking negative thought, you're going to get more negative thoughts. If you're thinking a positive thought, you get more positive thoughts. So by listening to the Greatest Showman, I've got all these positive, good vibes going on, and then I can think, oh, what's the next thing I want to actually accomplish instead of what have I not gotten done yet? So it just gives you that little bit of a kick in the right direction, so that you can find the motivation, find your why, find what drives you and gets you moving. So change your mindset by changing your environment, even if it's just in your headphones, to get your day back on schedule. So I'm Dawn Clevisall. My company is Stress Free Bookkeeping. I have a Facebook group. If you're interested in joining that and connecting with me a little bit further, we can discuss this topic in detail there. I don't know if you know, but on the business pages, it's really hard to have any kind of back and forth communication with people. So the group is what that's for. And you can search in the groups for Stress Free Bookkeeping Social Club. And I would love to connect with you there. If you have any bookkeeping issues that are driving you crazy, one of the things I really love to do is to help you shortcut that learning curve. I know it drives me crazy when I have just one little thing I want to get done, and then I find out it's 4 different software types and I have to read all this stuff. No. If you have a question in your bookkeeping, it's driving you crazy, hop into the group, ask us, we'll come up with an answer for you. Even if it's something we haven't experienced yet, someone in there will find an answer for you so that you can get back on schedule, you can get back into getting things accomplished like you need to. So looking forward to connecting with you, and thank you so much. If you're watching the replay, even you can comment below and I will get back to you and get you some answers. So have a great day. Bye.